Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Cosmic Cultivators.
We are in the Sahara Desert.
Yep, but in the shade at least. So today, in this Shed Wars episode, we're calling this mini task. And the reason for that is there's a lot of little things that can be overlooked in the garden, and hopefully we can point out those little things to all of you as a reminder. Yeah?
I think there's just a lot of little tasks that get forgotten about in the grand scheme of things. So today is going to be a lot of those small tasks that add up to be a pretty big task at the end of the day.
So let's show you what we're talking about. So we're over here at one of our beds, and this happens to be our cucumber vine. So one of the mini tasks that, you know, some people may forget about is just simply training your vining plants to do what you want them to do.
Or at least try.
Not what they want to do. Yes, it can be one heck of a task. But through due diligence and patience and a little bit of time, you can definitely train your plants to do what you want them to do. Just like so. Their tendrils will do most of the work. You weren't able to see that one, but their tendrils will do most of the work.
Oh.
If you have a local dollar store, they sell these clips in packs of 20 for $1.25 at the dollar store. Ha ha ha. They're a great aid into helping train your plants to go the direction you want them to go. Another good task that may be forgotten is just cleaning up your plants as far as not so pretty leaves go, ones that are yellowing and could potentially cause your other plants disease. Also, giving your plants air to breathe underneath, possibly even eliminating some suckers and whatnot. But just general maintenance on your plants as far as making sure there's no insect pressure, plenty of room for them to breathe underneath, and also getting rid of the rot to prevent further diseases to your plants.
Along with keeping your onions weeded, which is a daily chore, after June 21st, you really want to start ringing your onions, which hopefully you can see, but you just want to loosen up the dirt around the bulbs. And you want to do that to every single onion. And I'll tell you, you can see by looking at my other ones, the hard work is paying off. But yes, you definitely want to make sure you get weeds before they get to that size. They start taking your soil, but yeah, you just go around and ring. Loosen up that dirt so that bulb can get nice and fat.
Right in the middle of making our Shed Wars video, we see the next generation of turkeys that we feed. Just wanted to share a little bit of Mother Nature with you all.
Another task, and sometimes we fall a little behind on it, is making sure that when you plant things together for success, we always plant more than one seed, but eventually those seeds either need to be
thinned
out or transplanted.
And around here we do not waste, so we're gonna go ahead and space them out a little bit better and transplant all these beautiful cabbages. Transplanting instead of thinning out ensures that you can maximize your crops without or with minimal waste. As you see, we planted accordingly. These lettuces should be long gone before those cabbages.
Lettuce will go, it will bolt and go to seed long before these cabbages are ready to be harvested. So we planted accordingly, and we planted some of our cabbages over on this side. As you can see, this is the cut and come again. I think this is the MI Gardener salad bouquet. But yeah, it's looking beautiful right now, but it's in the 90s and it's not going to stay looking that way.
Looking over your plants and checking under leaves and making sure you have no insect pressure or any eggs.
Tell them what we just got done doing on these to ensure that we don't have vine borers this year.
And this year we ended up getting this caterpillar spray, which I believe is called BT.
Yes.
And I'm not sure I just only know the abbreviation, but the BT is an organic compound that is fatal.
When caterpillars, and only caterpillars, it's fatal.
Fatal.
The vine borer included.
To caterpillars. So taking these steps can ensure that your fruits come out just the way you want them. Make sure you have an ample supply of toilet paper.
And don't forget to check for harvest. Got another one down here. Just a little guy. And more coming on. Is learning how and when to say goodbye to your plants. We learned a valuable lesson last year, and that was holding on to plants for too long and not getting anything out of them. So this year we are really concentrating on crop rotation. That being said, today we say goodbye to the peas. The warmer weather is here and they are not doing very well at all. So we are going to be pulling and taking all the peas off of our pea plants.
Knowing when to let go. To have a prosperous garden and be able to produce lots of food for you and your family.
Lots of beautiful food.
The best thing to do is to call it quits on the old and bring in the new. So with that, we're going to wipe this all out. We're going to rejuvenate the soil with bone meal, blood meal, whatever else fertilizers we have, and get ready for the next generation of crops. Ensuring your next generation of fruits is also a great idea. Setting aside some of your over-matured seeds for next season isn't a bad idea. Utilizing everything from your garden to your advantage, such as taking your vines from peas and making a PT. For an extra nitrogen boost to whatever plants that are lacking, or wherever you may need some nitrogen. An excellent way to get a second use out of your plants. A final tip for everybody: to ensure you get your next yield of crops, fruits, vegetables, whatever, what you want to do is constantly build up your soil. So we added some of this beautiful Pro Mix, which has perlite, peat moss,
Oatmeal, bone meal.
and also some just basically generic fertilizer.
It's 10, 10, 10.
Yeah, generic stuff.
It's not generic, it's organic 10, 10, 10.
I find it organic because you just find it everywhere and anywhere. So
your long-term instant gratification. And yeah, just always keep building up your soil so you can keep getting continuous harvest.
yeah, absolutely. So we hope you enjoyed this.
Mini task episode.
Maybe it reminded you of something that you've forgotten to do. Let us know if you saw something we forgot to do. But what we're going to do here is mix this all together. Go ahead, direct sow our next crop. And then we're probably going to lay a piece of plastic over it after we water it very well to create a
The greenhouse effect.
the greenhouse effect. I got to find a better word for that.
I don't even think we need to do that. With temps hitting 90 degrees, you might end up hurting your seeds more than helping them.
We'll have to see. Play it by ear. But either way, I hope you learned something. Anything else, love?
No, I hope you enjoyed. Remember, ring your onions.
Yep.
That was a great tip from John at Willow
Yep.
Grow, and all of the tips for his onion growing is working out fantastic, and I can't wait to pull the first one out of the ground and show him pride.
Absolutely. So that being said,
Yankee pride.
peace, love, and happiness. Have a good one, everybody.